Hey, Lucas.
Hey,
Hey,
Keith.
Lucas. Good to see
How
you.
are you doing?
I'm doing good,
Hi.
Lucas. How are you?
Yeah, fine. Thanks for asking. It's all good, and yeah, pretty good because yeah, we just released our album today, Solitary, and yeah,
Yes.
it feels great that it's finally available for everyone. And
Oh, yes.
yeah, maybe I'm going to drink some beer this evening
Oh, that will
to
be
celebrate.
also celebration.
Yeah.
That's good. So, did you put some kind of thing for the release of the album?
Yeah, actually, it feels a bit, yeah, a bit unusual. Usually, we would play a show today, but yeah, there's nothing planned, unfortunately. So we're just at home enjoying ourselves. And yeah, Britta is even on vacation in
Oh,
Italy.
okay.
And yeah, so everyone is at home and yeah, maybe has some drinks and yeah, just enjoying themselves. And yeah, as I said, we're really, really happy that finally Solitary is released today.
Sounds good. Sounds good, Lucas. And Lucas, since today you have released the album Solitary, can you tell me a bit about the songwriting and the production behind this album?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, actually, I'm the main songwriter, and yeah, I write the songs at home, and afterwards I send them over to our drummer Matthias, who arranges the drums, and then we have this drum and guitar demo version of a song.
Yeah.
And afterwards, Britta is writing her lyrics for the songs. And when she has recorded the first version of her vocals and the lyrics, then yeah, we have this demo version with drums, guitars, and also the lyrics on it. And yeah, if everything is fine for us, then afterwards we can record everything. In case of Solitary, it was that we recorded everything in our own studios. So our guitarist Ollie has a guitar studio at home where I recorded the guitars, for example. Our drummer Matthias has his own studio where he's recording the drums, and also Britta has her own studio where she's recording the vocals. When we did this and everything was finished, we sent it over to Sweden to Fascination Street Studios, and over there Jens Bogren and his team, yeah, did the mix and the master, and yeah, afterwards we received it, and yeah, we're quite happy hearing it for the first time, everything finished, and yeah, that is how we worked on Solitary.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And did you put some kind of concept or theme behind this album?
I think there is no real concept behind it. In terms of writing songs, of course, it's a melodic death metal album,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's we try to make it, yeah, melodic, catchy, and great hook lines inside there. In terms of lyrics, I think Britta has no real concept. So she wrote the lyrics, and
Mm.
somehow they were all, yeah, maybe they were all fitting in this not concept, but yeah, just like under the term solitary, of course there is some kind of concept, but it's not a, we did not plan to write songs only, yeah, in the, yeah, in the direction of
Yeah.
solitary and the meaning of it. It's just pretty open, and Britta just wrote down what came to her mind, very personal things that she lived through or that she witnessed.
Yeah.
And yeah, so there is no real concept, I would say.
Sounds good. And talking about the album art, the cover art of the album. So it looks simple, but looks like there is something behind this. Can you tell me a bit about the album cover?
Yeah, it was done by a guy from Romania who also worked with bands like At the Gates or Arch Enemy or Amon Amarth. And yeah, his name is Costin Chioreanu. I hope I pronounce it right. It's always a bit difficult. And yeah, we just gave him some notes, some ideas, and sent him some of the first lyrics for the album. And by this, he created this. And yeah, somehow it really fits perfectly our music, and especially the whole atmosphere of the album Solitary, because it has a gloomy and melancholic spirit in it, and you see this center person, or yeah, the character in the front, and there's also some light in the background that might be, yeah, symbolic for some kind of hope that is still there. And yeah, we think that it's really perfect for our music and for the whole album, and yeah, just we like it a lot.
Sounds good. And I had the opportunity to listen to the album in the whole, and I feel the album has so much power, and it has been beautifully done. The vocals are amazing. Your guitar works extraordinary. So to talk about the album as a whole, it is for the debut. It's a real good album. That's what I would say. So what do you guys feel about the outcome of the album?
Yeah, thank you very much for the kind words, first of all. And yeah, we're just simply happy. You know, it's a debut album, but we have to say that we are all experienced musicians. So it's not the very first album we ever
Yes.
wrote, but it's the very first album we did together. And I think one can hear that when listening to the album, that we all, yeah, have our history in making music. And yeah, so it turned out that it's a really, yeah, powerful and energetic album. And yeah, of course we would also like to play live someday and
Yeah.
present it to the fans, because it's the songs are also written for playing live, for live shows, and we all are born to be on stage
Yeah.
more or less. And yeah, it would be so great. But yeah, when it comes to the feeling, yeah, we're just simply happy about it. We're so happy to having the opportunity with Napalm Records on our side to release an album worldwide and to get so many people listening to it. And yeah, maybe also in these difficult times, it's,
Yes.
yeah, some sort of happiness can be brought to the people out there with our music, and that what is we are also aiming at. And yeah, maybe we can bring some light to the darkness that is actually, yeah, currently, yeah, around the globe. And yeah, maybe
Yeah.
people become a bit happy when listening to it.
Yeah, absolutely. And can you tell me how this all started? I know you guys were in the other band and that this got disbanded and you guys started this new band. So can you tell me how it all started for you guys?
Yeah, it was in the end of 2019, mainly when yeah, our old band Dawn of Disease decided to split up. There were
Yeah.
some different ideas concerning how everything will work out in the future, and we decided that the best solution is to say, okay, we call it quits. And yeah, afterwards, yeah, but at that very point, it was pretty clear that the four remaining musicians wanted to continue making music together. And yeah, then we thought, okay, let's start a new band. And the band had no name at that point. And we were looking for a singer, and we talked a bit and thought, hey, maybe let's ask Britta. She's living in Hanover, which is not that far away
Yeah.
from where we used to do rehearsals. And we also knew her from the past, from Cripper. You might know Cripper, the band.
Yeah.
And they split up in 2017. And we also knew that she was singing in Critical Mass. And we also played shows with both bands in the
Yeah.
past with Dawn of Disease together, and always liked her stage performance and, yeah, her vocal style. And so I wrote her an email and asked her if she was interested in some sort of musical project. And she said, yeah, of course, I'm really interested, and maybe you can give me some more details. And a bit later in 2020, it was, yeah, in spring somewhere, I wrote her, okay, maybe we can have a phone call. And yeah, then we called and yeah, chatted a bit about what was planned. And she said, yeah, let's do it. Maybe we can do a rehearsal and play some songs together. And yeah, then we had to postpone this rehearsal several times because to the COVID situation. But it was last year in May or June, I think, when we first met in the rehearsal room. And there we also played our very first song, Outshine, together. And it
Yeah.
was just a great feeling. And yeah, during this rehearsal, we just realized that the chemistry was right between us. And I would say that this was the point where Hiraes was born. We didn't have a band name at that point, but we knew we're a band right now and can continue and start working on the album and writing the album. And yeah, this is how everything came into being.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And how did you come up with the name Hiraes?
Yeah, that was actually our guitarist Ollie. Yeah, he visited England and Scotland and Ireland in the past, and somehow he came up with this strong name, Hiraes, with the th at the end. Actually, it's
Yeah.
pronounced Hiraes in the language over there, and we
Yeah.
thought, okay, this is a short name. And yeah, it also has a strong meaning. It stands for yearning for past places of the past that might never have existed, and has a strong and gloomy meaning. And yeah, we thought, okay, maybe we can change it a bit and put an S at the end. It's a bit more easy to pronounce, especially for
Yeah.
us in Germany here. We used to have some problems with the th, and but that was not the main reason. We just wanted to have a unique term. And yeah, so we put an S at the end, and still the meaning of the term is there. But yeah, we have it unique. It's pretty short, and it's, yeah, easy to recognize, and yeah, really fits the kind of music we are making also.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And you guys have signed up with Napalm Records. Like the first album is coming through Napalm Records. That's a good thing. So how do you feel about working with them?
Yeah, it's really great. Napalm Records is really a strong partner on our side, and they give us so many opportunities. They have the possibilities and yeah, to build up a new band as we are with Hiraes. And yeah, I mean, we released our very first video in April, and yeah, via the Napalm YouTube channel, and we almost reached, I don't know, like 115,000 views on this video. And I think if we would have released it by ourselves, we would never had the opportunity that so many people saw the video. And this is just one example. They are really really great in distribution and promotion and everything, and also yeah, just yeah, taking care of us and giving us interviews like this, for example. It's really great to give interviews all around the globe. And yeah, there could be no better partner than Napalm Records. And we also signed to Napalm Events, which is the booking agency of Napalm Records, and they are also yeah, looking for shows if it is possible. And we are also planning in the background for some tours. And yeah, when it's possible again to be on stage, we really hope that together with Napalm Events that yeah, we can start touring as soon as possible.
Sounds good, sounds good. And I know like Europe is coming back to normal slowly, and probably by end of the year or early next year, a lot of tours might happen. So do you guys have some plans to go on a tour in support of this album?
Yeah, we're already planning in the background. As I said, I cannot talk about it because it's not announced yet, and yeah, it always depends a bit on the situation. But yeah, of course, we really want to start touring when it's possible again. And yeah, we already have 2 shows confirmed so far. It's not a tour, but at least 2 shows, 2 social distancing shows here in Germany. And we are pretty much looking forward to finally be on stage with a real audience in front of us. We had I don't know, I think it's like 3 weeks ago or something. We had our very first show. It was a streaming edition of a festival that is usually an outdoor festival, but yeah, now a streaming edition. And it was great to be on stage, but somehow the audience was missing. It's always good to get some feedback, maybe some and hi, and yeah, but maybe yeah, the 2 shows will be in round about 1 month in July, and yeah, maybe there will be some people having fun. I hope so, at least, because it has been such a long time where no shows were possible at all, and now yeah, we can be on stage again. So let's hope that maybe yeah, the situation will get a bit more easier in the future.
Sounds good, sounds good. And you are the main person who started this band, and you are the main songwriter for the band. So there should have been a lot of works behind it, and there should have been a lot of great moments for you over the years. So could you share some of those greatest things that has happened to you the past couple of years?
There are so many. When it was in the past band of Dawn of Disease, we played some great festival shows. We played Wacken Open Air, Summer Breeze Open Air, Rock Hearts, which is a great festival here in Germany. And yeah, of course, Hiraes is a new band and we are just starting, but we already had some great moments. It's not like that I say, okay, we played this or that big show, but it was the small things that I was really happy about. For example, when Britta said that she was willing to join the band, that was really great for me and also for us, for musicians. And yeah, the first rehearsal I already talked about was great. The signing with Napalm Records, and yeah, the release of our first single. And yeah, we're so much looking forward and hope that there will be many more positive moments during the next month. And we are also planning for the next album. I already started working on it, and yeah, we do not want to slow down. We just want to give full speed ahead, and hope that we can just continue making music together and play shows, record albums, and just have a good time.
Sounds good. And I read somewhere like you guys started this band to have a perfect melodic death metal kind of genre. You want to do it. So is it like so particular that you want to do only melodic death metal?
Yeah, it's somehow melodic death metal simply runs through my veins, I would say. And yeah, we all like melodic death metal, and yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's just fun. It's the combination of two contrary poles, I would say. So this really, really, tight riffing and aggressiveness in the music, but in combination with melodies and melancholy, that makes it really interesting. And I would say that melodic death metal can also be some sort of gateway genre, maybe for people who haven't been listening to such hard music, because it's, of course, there are growls, there are also blast beats, but it's still not that very, very hard, and you can recognize song structures, and you have melodies that are catchy. And so maybe people that are not so much into the death metal genre, maybe they can discover this genre by bands like us, for example. To name some other bands like Arch Enemy or Amon Amarth, there are also bands like this who really have a wide range of melodies and a wide range of entrance into this genre of death metal, and maybe you can get access to it by this.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And talking about vocals, so lately the trend is like a lot of female vocalists are coming up, and they are getting much better than the men vocalists with those growl and the power and tempo and everything. That's so strong. So how do you feel about having a French woman in the band?
It's just simply great to have Britta inside of the band, because she really knows what she is doing. She's also teaching her vocal style, so she's working as a teacher. And it's just simply good. She's not just taking the microphone, she really knows every second what she's doing, and this is really great. And she has such a wide range of singing. So in her other band, Critical Mass, for example, she's rather singing a bit lower, a bit deeper, and in our music a bit higher, but still has such a wide range also on our album. And I'm really, really happy to have her. She can sing, if she wants to, she also can sing clean vocals. She did that on Solitary, on the title track, for example. Just a small passage, but also spoken words, some whispers and everything. It's really, it's just simply awesome to have such a great person, also not just in musical way, also we really fit together as a band. And it's just, we're so happy to have her in our band.
Sounds amazing. And thank you for putting up a new album, a fresh new album from a new band from yours. All the music is not new to you, but this is a new project for you guys. So thank you for giving an amazing music. And finally, do you have any message for the fans?
Yeah, of course. So as I already said, it would be really great for us if we could bring some light into your lives with our music. And if you haven't checked out our music, please do it. You can look on YouTube, or maybe you can also check out our social media channels if you want to. And just leave us a comment in times where there are no concerts. We really enjoy reading all comments, and we just read them, and it's always great to get some feedback from all the people out there. And maybe we see each other on the road. At least we hope so, that it will be possible in the not so far future.
Absolutely. And Lukas, thank you so much for your time that you have spent with me today on this interview, and it's been really a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Keith. It was a pleasure for me too. And enjoy the rest of the day.
You have a great evening out there. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.